Alright folks, so what I've done is I've started digging. We're just into this loamy stuff. I've put the turf over to the side. I'm going to fill the hole after I've dug it. I don't want to be, I'm already doing the wrong thing as it is. I don't really want to make the issue worse. But you know, you're always doing the wrong thing these days anyway, aren't you? It doesn't matter what you do, you're putting your foot in it. As long, if you're not sitting at home on your ass watching TV, then you're doing the wrong thing in this day and age. So anyway, let's get back to the point of the video. I'm digging the shaft up from where I got the gold down in the creek. So yeah, let's have a look at that, eh? See how far I can make it by this afternoon. Hopefully I can get it dug down to the pay layer before dark. Alright, this is going to have to do for this video. So immediately what I noticed is we do have stones. We do have stones. So if we can get this dug by tonight and then come back early in the morning and yeah, get it dug by tonight, come back early in the morning, and hopefully we can get on the pay layer. Get on the pay layer early in the morning, test it out. I'll have the GoPro hooked up by then. I'll run the GoPro on my chest and give you guys a look at this hole. It'd be nice to even get the drone over the top and get some sick shots. Beautiful bit of afternoon rain here. Just finished doing a bit of exploring and now I'm doing a bit of digging. So basically what this technique is called, it's called loaming. The old timers used to find it in the creek and then work up into the bench adjacent and dig a test shaft or a test hole, whatever you want to call it, and pretty much test the material and see if the gold ran up. If the deposit ran up, it was normally a good sign. It meant that there was gold all the way up that bench. So on this occasion I was kind of up in arms. I didn't know whether I was just on a pile of tailings or I was on untouched ground. But the thing that really led me to believe that I was on untouched ground was all this topsoil. Now, if this area had been hydraulically sluiced, I highly doubt all this topsoil would have been there. Now, jumper's coming off. I know that the trees are regrowth, but where did the topsoil come from? If it was hydraulically sluiced, all of this topsoil would not have been there. It would have been washed down into that junction of Livingston Creek. So I had high hopes about this spot. Very volatile times in this country, guys. I'd love to show my face on this video, but I'm very reluctant to do that. We live in a world where the greenies have taken over. So I've got a laugh watching this footage. It's quite funny, you know. I've waited to the end of the day. It's quite a high traffic area. I've waited to the end of the day to go dig a hole because, you know, the state of the country, like I said, it's very volatile times. You're not allowed to say boo these days without someone putting their foot in it and telling you that you're not allowed to do it. So, yeah, it kind of makes me laugh though, because I've always been the type of bloke that I do respect certain laws and, you know, all that stuff, but I've always kind of done what I wanted to do. And I guess that's a part of being a pioneer, isn't it? Oh. That's a big tree root. I knew that was going to happen. Tree roots were going to become an issue. Relax, folks. The tree will be okay. Gonna have to go. It actually spoke to me there at one stage, and it said it was enjoying the company and it was going to be fine. So I can assure you that everything will be okay. I tell you what, it felt great to be doing a bit of digging. There's nothing like a bit of manual labour to remind you of who you are and what you're made of. Anyway, while I'm slaving away digging this hole, let's go check out another spot around the corner. It had some really cemented gravels in this nice bank, and this stuff was really cemented, so it definitely hadn't been touched in a very, very long time. Giving my take on things, and I'll keep doing that, but if you want me to shut up and just go for a walk through the bush, I'm happy to do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. I do not want wet feet this early in the day. I don't know why I done that, that was stupid. I really want to be over that side. Now I am going to get wet feet. Chaser. Oh. Alright, let's see that there. It's so cemented. It's so cemented, guys. And that's how you can tell it's not tailings. As you can see here, guys, this stuff is really cemented. Really struggled to break it up, which pretty much proves to me that this area itself hasn't been touched at all. And although it may have been sluiced back to this point, this material in particular hadn't been touched. It wasn't tailings, and that's what you're looking for when you're looking for an untouched deposit of gold. Anyway, let's go back to the shaft and see how that's going. We started to get down to the rock and the stone, which is pretty much sitting on top of that clay layer. So we're almost there. We're down into the stone. So tomorrow, I'll bring the sluice back up. I'll bring a bucket with me. I'll bring a pan. And we'll see if the gold that was down there is up here. It's just an experiment. I'm not going to dig the whole area out. It's just a scientific experiment. That's all it is. Don't panic, guys. I'm not going to kill the worms and the birds, or the whales or the dolphins. Everything's going to be alright. They will survive. You will survive. Pretty sure I can see some of that black sand there. Let's have a look at that. See if that is actually black sand. Yeah, it's black sand. Yep. Those are old gravels, that's for sure. Some big rocks down there. Very good. So the experiment is underway. Alrighty, I'll see you in the morning. Alright, so we're back down here. Back down here at the hole. I'm gonna start doing some testing. So last night I put a bit of material up on the top here. I think it might be worth testing this out. So this was pan number 1. Although I had started to hit the black sand, I still wasn't down deep enough. This is the second pan, and as you can see, the water was turning a little bit more brown and showing a little bit more clay in the material, which means I was getting closer to the pay layer. What I want you guys to understand is when you see black sand, you know you're on virgin material, because if the old boys had have hit this area, the black sand would have sat in their sluice boxes with the gold, and it most likely would have been dumped off somewhere. So in this scenario, although I didn't find any gold, I found the black sand, and had I gone a little bit deeper, I think I would have been on the gold. But in hindsight, looking back, I should have gone a bit deeper, but I didn't. So don't make the mistake that I made, and make sure you push a little bit deeper down, because I have hit deposits and holes before where people have stopped and gone a little bit deeper, and I've got onto the pay layer and hit the gold. So I pretty much broke all the rules that I shouldn't have broke. I should have gone that little bit deeper. So I filled in the hole and went back to prospecting. But the main point is, make sure once you hit the black sand, you go a little bit deeper onto that clay layer. Had I done that, I'm pretty certain I would have hit the gold. Anyway, we'll get it next time. Cheers for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.